Here we have a slightly used 2022 Toyota RAV4. This one comes with the TRD off-road trim level in Cavalry Blue. And then we have black perforated leather interior. The powertrain consists of a 2.5 liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder engine. And that's mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission. And this one has a little under 5,700 miles, so pretty low miles, even though it's just a 22. But as we come around to the front end here, we get our LED headlamps along with LED daytime running lights and LED fog lights. And I love the refresh that the RAV4 got for 2022, especially this color. It looks fantastic on here. But I don't see any noticeable road rash on the front, honestly. That's pretty impressive. But I also, while I'm down here, I love how they did that Cavalry Blue, and then you kind of have that galvanized gray finish there for that front bumper. It looks very, very sporty. Around to the wheels here. These are TRD 18-inch alloy wheels. Love the look of those. Now we get passive keyless entry on the front doors. And then power mirror controls are here. You can pick a left side, right side, or you can offset them in the middle. And you can adjust using the dial. Rear window lock there, power door lock controls here. One-touch automatic up and down windows on all 4 doors. And then a bottle holder there, little additional storage. Gauge cluster brightness, auto high beam toggle, and then we do have our windshield wiper de-icer there, heated steering wheel toggle, and then the power lift gate we can control there. And then gas cap release, hood release. And then here's our power driver's seat with 2-way power lumbar support. And before I forget, manual tilt telescope steering wheel releases right there. But I love this leather here in the middle, and I love the TRD stitching there. It looks very, very nice. But I have that seat up front adjusted for someone of my size, being 6'3" with longer legs. Let's go ahead and check out this rear seat room. So a pretty good room back here. My knees are just barely touching barely rubbing against the back of the seat here. So not bad. We only have the seat back pocket on the right side. But we do have our rear AC vents here. We have 2 USB-C charge ports there. And then this also has the optional all-weather floor mats, and I love those. Keeps the carpet underneath from getting messy. Then bottle holders here in the middle seat. LED dome light here. And then grab handle, and I love this hook. We are probably hanging 2 or 3 plastic hooks, several metal hooks on that hanger hook there. Take a quick look at the front from back here. Let's make our way towards the back. So gas cap there, just takes regular gasoline. And then quick look at the roof rack. And as we come around to the back end here, again with the styling, love the back end. And then also, even with this being the 4-cylinder naturally aspirated engine, I like that we have the dual exhaust there. Let's go ahead and pop the lift gate. So pretty good storage back here in my opinion. We do have a netted side pocket, so we can keep stuff that we don't want flying around behind here. And then we have a 120 volt there, and then another 120 volt here, and that's for your 2-prong household plug-ins. And I like that we have that LED light in the back if we're out late at night. And then underneath here, there's a spare tire and jack. And not quite a full size, but that's a 17-inch wheel there. And then we also have the cargo shade here. And we can just slide that into place pretty easily. But I'll show you how these seats fold flat. So all you have to do on either side is just pull this up here, and then that'll fold completely, and you can run longer objects from the back to the front, and then pretty easy to just snap it back into place. And you can also recline it a bit more if you want to do that. And then to our front passenger seat, manual seat back, manual seat bottom. And I love the foot plate here, that looks good. And then we do have a lockable glove compartment here, owner's manual, and then a nice top storage area if your passenger wants to lay their phone or whatever. And I want to give a huge shout out to Chevrolet Buick GMC of Murfreesboro for letting me review this RAV4 today. I'll leave a link below in the description. But here's the original window sticker. Have a little tear there, so you can't see everything, but you can see most everything. And this sticker right at $40,428. And there are all the options there. Love having that TRD off-road weather package. I think it's worth it, getting that heated steering wheel and then the heated cooled seats and the de-icer. Well, let's come back around to the front here, pop the hood. And there's that 2.5 liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder. But now let's go ahead and hop in the driver's seat. So nice leather wrap steering wheel here. I like the feel of that. I like the look and design of the steering wheel itself. And don't see any scuffs or anything there. But to the radio, we do get our AM, FM, XM radio along with Bluetooth audio, and then we have wired Apple CarPlay. I'm not sure about Android Auto because Toyotas get kind of finicky around this time. Before it was standard. But we don't have the nav map here. And then this is kind of our menu here. So set up, we can go in there and then we can toggle our language, units of measurement. You can change that here for whatever reason you want to go to metric system or something like that. And then you can turn animation on and off. So all of those settings are right in there. And then to connect your Bluetooth, pretty easy to do. Just go to add new device and then it'll search for your smartphone, or if you can't find it, go ahead and register from the phone. I like to register my Bluetooth from the phone with everything anyway, but it's nice that you have that capability to do either or. And then your vehicle settings are right in there, Wi-Fi hotspot, apps, all of that. And then you can toggle your info here. And then you have your other buttons here, so track, seek, all that. And then a nice quick shortcut for the Bluetooth. You can use this as a tune knob. You can use this as volume. You can click there to mute, and then you can just turn it back down. And then your hazards are there. Backup camera's there. Not the best picture, but it's actually pretty clear right by the camera. That's why you can see that tag so clearly. But as you go out, it's kind of, I guess where it's slanted, you don't get a really good picture from things that are far out. But down here, we do have dual zone automatic climate controls. We can adjust temperature here, and then we can sync, unsync there, or we can unsync just by adjusting that passenger temperature. AC toggles here, and we can decide whether we want to turn the rear AC vents on or off, or close those off, and then we can adjust the fan direction here for the front. And then fan speed, we can turn that eco mode on, and then we have our defrosters here. And then traction control off for the AC there. And then we do have 3-stage heated cooled seats for the driver and front passenger, which is pretty awesome to me. I have not seen this in a RAV4 until today, so that's nice. And then we have a 12 volt down there, USB-A port right in there, storage pocket here. And then we have an electronic parking brake, pull up to engage, to the brake, press down to disengage, and then our automatic brake hold here. Drive modes are here, and then with this being a TRD off-road and having that all-wheel drive system, we can toggle whether we want mud and sand, rock and dirt, or push for the normal mode. And then we have eco, normal, and sport buttons up here. And then our downhill brake control along with our snow mode is here. And then for the 8-speed, just pull the lever, reverse, neutral drive, come over here, and you can manually shift through those 8 speeds there. Cup holders are here. I love the red it's kind of throughout here. It's subtle but super nice. And then we have two USB-C charge ports in the center there. So I like that they integrated the USB-C for charging, and then you have the USB-A to actually run that Apple CarPlay if you need to. And then the sunroof here, we can one touch tilt or slide that, and then hit it twice for the roof to go all the way back, and then we can close it with one touch. And there's a look at the back seat from up here. And all of our buttons are here. Love that we get the LED dome lights again. And then sunroof controls, SOS, sunglasses holder. And then to the stalks behind the steering wheel, blinkers. And then we have low beams, corners, auto, daytime running lights off, fog light toggle there. And then when the lights are on, that's your high beams. And then in auto mode, that's your high beams there. And when that's enabled, it'll go to work for you. Now down over to this side, we have our windshield wiper controls. So that's one time there. This is off, auto, low, high, and then we can adjust the sensitivity of the auto wipers here. And then we have our rear wiper control here, intermittent and on, and then just pull back for the rear wiper fluid, push up for the front wiper fluid. And then to the steering wheel itself, Bluetooth button here. All of this is for the gauge cluster. So we can see that middle part there and go through all of that. And then we can go through our sub menus. So there we have our tire pressure monitors, the all-wheel drive system. We can see what wheels are getting what power. There's a lot that you can control here. And then from the settings, you can go in here and turn your lane tracing assistant on and off. And then blind spot monitors, rear cross traffic alert, all of that. And then your gauge cluster settings are right in here. But then we have our volume controls, voice recognition, and then all of our Toyota safety sense system. All those controls are here. So radar cruise there, and then lane tracing assist there, track list or radio station presets we can go through, and then this mode button goes through our audio sources. And then the gap adjust for the radar cruise and the forward collision alerts there. And then this here just toggles the odometer or the trip meter. Then we have push button start there. And here's our key fob here.